Hi guys, welcome to today's class. In my last video where we talk about how to calculate number of beds, number of bags you're going to buy for your beds. So somebody now commented in that video, he said, I have 20 beds and they consume one bag in 3 days. That is this practices right or wrong? So first of all, this practices is what? Wrong. We're going to solve this question. We're going to solve the question. We're going to know how many days, how many days it will take 20 birds to eat one bag. Then we're going to talk about the feeding ratio. The feeding ratio, you understand? Then we'll talk about the daily intake. The daily intake. So we're going to solve this question mathematically. Yes. And I'm going to give an assignment, just the way I give an assignment in my last video. A lot of people I think did the assignment. Most of them got the answer. Some got the question. So it's always good when you learn something, like put it into practice. It shows that you understand the question very well, so that you're able to know all these things. Now, before we solve this question, I would like to say something. In poultry farming, we have two types of poultry diseases, or we have two types of diseases that kill our bird. Number one is human handling. Then, secondly, is what is poultry diseases. You understand? So, diseases that fall under these poultry diseases are like Gumboro disease, Gumboro, or what we call IBDR. Then we have Newcastle. Then we have coccidiosis and all of that. You understand? Then the disease that fall under this human handling is what we call what management, poultry management. So under your poultry management is when you talk about how do you feed your birds, how do you give them water, how they manage the biosecurity and everything, you understand, fall under these things. Do you understand? But most of us blame when our farm faces problem or challenges, we always talk about this one, we don't talk about this one. Do you understand? So most times it's we the farmers that causes problem in our farm, that our birds are dying. Do you understand? Now look at this one now. He has 20 birds, and those 20 birds finishes one bag in 3 days. You understand? So what this man is trying to do is that he's exposing those birds to number one, prolapse disease, or what we call paralysis. I'm going to explain all these things. Then secondly, shock. Then thirdly, sudden death. Do you understand? Sudden, that is what this man is exposing those birds to. Number one, they have prolapse. Prolapse means when the body weight, when the legs will not carry the body weight, so those birds, their leg will just, you understand, and will just stay. They will not be able to walk again and all that. So before you know, they will die. Then secondly, shock. Those birds, any small thing can kill those birds. Shock will kill them. Maybe there's a sudden alarm around that poultry. You see your bird just die because they have enough fat, and those fat will now block their heart, which will not even make them to breathe. Even during the heat, when you overfeed your bird during the heat, when the heat comes, it will kill your birds. Do you understand? So sudden death also. So maybe you want to feed your bird. The process of them rushing to eat the feed, some of them will just drop and die. So when you overfeed your birds, you're exposing your birds to all these diseases that might affect, that will even not even might, that will affect your bird, that will kill your bird. So we're going to do the calculation to know how many bags, to know how many days it will take 20 birds to eat one bag. You understand? So once again, my name is Musa Friday. I'm the founder of the Besko-Osha Farms. So please follow my page, like this video, share this video so that a lot of people will see this video. They also know how to calculate all these things and all that. So let's dive into the question. Let's solve the question. Thank you. Okay, let's solve the question now. Solution. You understand? So daily intake equal to per bed times what? Times numbers of bed. Number of beds. So this is the formula we're going to use. The daily intake, our daily intake equal per bed times number of beds. So if you haven't watched my last video on how we able to derive this formula, please go and watch my last video. You understand what we are doing here right now. So, can you guys see? Okay. Now, our daily intake equal per bed. You know how we got our daily the per bed now. You know, in our last video we said per bed we eat 0.133. Do you understand? So we got 0.133 times number of bed is what? 20. Do you understand? Number of beds is 20 according to our questions. No, now when you multiply this by this now, it will give us 2.66 kg. So when you approximate it, it's going to give us 3 kg. So our daily intake is 3 kg, which means if you have 20 birds, they will consume 3 kg of feed every day. Do you understand? If you have 20 birds, they will consume 3 kg of feed every day. Now, you know that our birds will consume 3 kg of feed every day. Then what is the ratio? That is the feeding ratio. Feeding ratio. Now, it now depends on you. Is either you want to do 2:1:1, 2:1, or I'm going to explain 1:2, or 1:1:1, meaning you give them 2 kg feed in the morning, or 2 kg feed in the morning and 1 kg feed in the evening. Do you understand? Or 1 kg feed in the morning and 2 kg feed in the evening. If you're the type that feed 3 times in a day, you give them 1 kg in the morning, 1 kg in the afternoon, 1 kg in the evening. Do you understand? So with this kind practices now, there's no way you will do overfeeding and your bird will have paralysis. Do you understand? Now, we've known what they consume per day. We've known our feeding ratio. Now, how many bags? Do you understand? 20 birds we eat a day. Now, we've known that how many. This is a real question now. How many days? How many days will 20 birds consume one bag. So this is the real question. This is the real question. So we want to know how many days it will take 20 birds to consume one bag of feed. Now, it's not going to be the days. Let the days be okay. Number of days. Number of days. Let it equal x. Do you understand? We make our number of days to be what? To be x. So we are looking for want to find the x right now. So we now said feed, and then our feed is what? 25 kg. No, a bag of feed is 25 kg. Do you understand? Now our daily intake is what? 3 kg. Do you understand? Now, x now, the formula will now be um, feed what over what? Daily intake. Do you understand? Let's solve it here. Which now be x equal, what is our feed? Our feed is what? 25 kg. Do you understand? Over what? Our daily intake, which is 3 kg. Now be what? 8 days. We divide this, it gives us 8 days. You understand? So it will take 20 beds, 20 bed to consume one bag of feed in what? In 8 days. Do you understand? It will take 20 beds to consume one bag in 8 days. What this man is using just 3 days to feed. Check out the amount this man is wasting. Number one, then the disease is exposing those birds too. That's why you have to know how to calculate all these simple things. You understand? So I'm going to give an assignment. I'm going to give an assignment so that solve this assignment. Put it in the comment section. I'm going to mark it just the way I mark on the other one. So a lot of people have been asking to talk about layers also too. So I'm going to talk about, let me bring on my next video, talk about layers. And please don't forget to like this video, share this video. Is there anything that you don't understand, put in the comment section. I'll answer your question. Thank you. Okay, our assignment, make sure you solve this assignment. So make sure you solve this assignment. So now, assignment. Assignment. If a farmer has or have 300 beds, 300 beds. Question number one. Find the daily intake. The daily intake. Do you understand? Find the daily intake. Number two. Find the numbers. Find how many bags. Find how many bags. How many bags they will consume. They will consume. Then number third, how many days? How many days? How many days? It will take them, guys, this 300 beds, 310 beds, will take them to consume one bag. So you have three questions here. Number one, the question says if a farmer has or have 310 birds. Now the question is find the daily intake of those birds. 2. Find how many bags of feed. How many bags of feed they will consume. Do you understand? Then number 3, how many days it will take them to consume one bag. Do you understand? How many days it's going to take them to consume one bag? Solve this question. Solve it in the comment section. I will be there to mark your script just the way I mark the last assignment. So